Alright, we're back with part 2. Already this one's going faster. This next one, as soon as I show her to you, I think you'll understand. If you've seen the show, you will know what it is about her that makes her so threatening and formidable. But just for your little teaser, imagine a show that had an entirely large gallery of villains of all sorts, and one of them managed to take over all the rest of them and make them her slaves. That would be Shigo from Kim Possible. I refer specifically to the made-for-TV film A Stitch in Time, in which she becomes the Supreme One. Yeah, that's an extreme spoiler, but you all would have expected it anyway, because she is by far the smartest villain of the Kim Possible Rogues Gallery, one of the toughest, the most destructive and athletic. You know, if you got in a fight with her, you would not win. I think it's her physical fighting ability that really makes me put her above the others. She can do a lot by force that others would have to resort to using external schemes or buying off people or inventing crazy gadgets in order to do. That's literally all I have to say to sum up how awesome she is. Okay, number 5. Pop singers have power in this world. Everyone flocks to their fame. They become icons, like Lady Gaga. Now, take a moment and think about what would happen if Lady Gaga was evil, and if she could get all of her fans to do her bidding, and she wants to take over the world. In that situation, what you would actually have is not evil Lady Gaga, because I don't believe that would happen in a realistic setting, but instead, Ember McLain from Danny Phantom. Okay, Phantom fans, I'm going to answer these 2 questions for you. Why not Vlad Plasmius? Because I think he's just a little too goofy to really be threatening, and I don't really think he has the raw drive for power and violence that you see in Ember. Why not Pariah Dark? Well, he was good for the one episode he was in, but there was nothing really memorable about him. What I like about Ember is that she, first of all, clearly has a drive to take control over everyone. That is her goal. She wants to take over the world. She says this several times. She has several amazing powers. She can hypnotize people, hurt them with a sound wave, make them fall in love if she wants. And the best part? She grows in power the more people say her name. That's right. If you even talk about her, she gets stronger. Also, another great voice actor elephant in the room here, it's Twilight Sparkle. Not her singing voice, but her speaking voice is Tara Strong. And Tara Strong, well, she's just a great voice actress. We're at number 4, and it's time to pull out the big guns. Literally. Now, I don't watch this next show, and I don't know much about this villain other than hearsay. But what I do know from hearsay really makes me think he deserves the number 4 spot on this list. And that's Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe Renegades. Now, Renegades is another one of those retro shows that got an awesome reboot on the Hub, much like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. However, this is quite different in tone. It's more of a military adventure type genre. And Cobra Commander is basically your archetype of the evil warlord who wants to destroy everything. And he has the power to destroy everything. You could be sitting in your house doing your homework, and all of a sudden your town blows up because this guy ordered it so. Like I said, I don't really know that much more about him, but that alone, plus his demeanor, his stoicness, his unforgivingness, that really makes me think he belongs here. All I'm going to say for number 3 is, if you've been paying attention to my YouTube channel so far, you knew this was coming. Mosenrath from Aladdin the Animated Series. I could go on for hours about what I find awesome about this character. There are many facets. But for now, let's just focus on what makes him a formidable and threatening villain. Even more so than the likes of David Xanatos. I'm sorry. The thing is, this guy is ruthless. He is just evil. He wants to take over parts of the world because they are there. That is almost a direct quote. While he did not get the chance to actively topple Jafar the way that Hecate did to Hades, he managed to overthrow the sorcerer who it is canonically stated that Jafar was afraid of. That's your perspective for this one. With the help of that ever-ubiquitous magic gauntlet of his, which this picture shows him without and what exactly it has done to him, he can basically throw around raw power, blowing things up if he feels like it, and doing other various magical forms of torture if he feels like it. This picture's actually from Lost City of the Sun, where the genie, and you know the genie from Aladdin, decides to challenge Mosenrath, saying that there's no way he could possibly be more powerful than a genie. The next shot is the genie flying across about a mile's worth of desert because he has been punched out by that gauntlet. But don't get me wrong, it is not just the glove that makes the man. This one can also think. Granted, he can never set up a Xanatos-style plan where no matter what happens, he wins. However, every episode, you do note that no matter what happens, he lives. He always comes back to fight in the next episode. But anyway, back to the fact that he can manage without the gauntlet. He has invented things such as a heat-activated death prism and a brain-switching machine. And also, it's presumable that he created his flying eel annoying sidekick thing. That was one of his stupider moments. We are never given a backstory on that. One of my favorite things to point out is that in one episode, he creates the Philosopher's Stone in under 30 minutes. How long did it take Voldemort to get that thing? 11 years. Okay, I'm done with my fangirl love. On to number 2 already.